Yo, what's up, CITizens? EA here again. Welcome to episode 2 of the CIT vlog. This episode is a Halloween special, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get changed. Alright guys, so I'm back and I'm in costume. This is the CIT vlog Halloween special. Now, I know some of you are probably thinking it's a little weird that a 17-year-old man is going out trick-or-treating in costume. Well, here's the thing. I usually push little kids down and steal their candy. Just kidding. Actually, I'm just going to some parties with some friends, and we're all supposed to be dressed up, and figured this was the quickest costume to put on, so I took it. Alright, so today we have a few main topics we're going to talk about, just like normal, and we're going to try to keep this episode a little shorter than the last one. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. The 5 topics today. DM, we're talking about deathmatch and the things you should do to either avoid it or help keep it from happening. The second thing we're going to talk about is Xbox. We're going to do a special interview with CIT Xbox and have a few words with him. Of course, we're going to do our super short. This one's very special, so try to watch it all the way through. The fourth thing we're going to do, of course, is shout-outs to some very special players. And we're also going to talk about the screenshot of the week. So let's get started. Deathmatch, that's our first topic. So let's talk about it. I know most of you will find at some point in your CIT career, you'll be cruising the streets of Los Santos or San Fierro and you'll get deathmatched. Deathmatch, if you don't already know, is when somebody kills you or shoots your car or shoots you for no reason. They're just shooting you merely to harm you, your car, or your HP. And outside of Las Venturas in the main city, that's not allowed. So really there's 2 options you have. One is to either run away from the deathmatch scenario, or 2 is to go and fight back. Really either way, it's not helping resolving the problem. So what you need to do is, whenever you get deathmatched, make a bind. Make a bind like I have and like a lot of other players have. So that way you can just press the bind when you get DM'd, and it'll send a report to the admins. So if you don't already know, to bind something like that, just type /bind, and then your key that you want to bind it to, and then the word report space DM. And whenever you get deathmatched, you can just click that key. It'll take a screenshot of the scenario and send it to the admins. Now, whenever you report somebody, please make sure that in your report that they can easily view the person deathmatching you. They can easily see that there is a gun being fired at you or at your car or something. And if it's not just, this doesn't just apply for deathmatching, this applies for everything that you're reporting for. So if you're reporting for something, please make sure that your reason is clearly seen in the screenshot, so that can just help out the admins a little bit. Because I'm sure it's annoying, to come online, being the only admin online, and having, 50 reports to go through. So it just makes their lives a little easier. Also, regarding deathmatch, most of you probably know a gang called Boca. Now, a lot of people think that Boca is just a huge gang full of deathmatchers. Well, here's the thing. You have to look at it from an unbiased perspective. Sure, Boca is a big gang, and sure they get in trouble a lot with administrators about deathmatching, but you can't treat all of them like that. I've seen a little bit of e-hate going on in the server, where people, will say in main chat something like, all Boca suck, or something like that, There's no reason for that, okay? Don't judge an entire group by the actions of some of their members. Boca, I will say, Boca does have some pretty good players. So, don't hate on them, Don't judge a whole group by the actions of some of their members. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and head on to our second topic today, which is, and drum roll please, we're talking to Xbox via Skype, and he's here with us live right now.
Hi there, this is Penis, I mean Xbox. You all know me as the annoying admin in-game who likes to tell stupid jokes.
So, hey Xbox, hold on one second, I gotta get my questions list. I put it somewhere. I put it right here, underneath the camera. Okay, so, Xbox, first question is, do you like being trick interviewed?
Somewhat.
Okay, well, Good, because you just got trick interviewed with that question. Okay, now for real, the second question is, how long have you been in the server?
Since November 9th, 2011.
Cool. Okay, so, third question we have for you. What groups have you been in?
FBI, SAPD, and my little joke group, The Consoles.
Console? Tell us about Console a little bit.
Yeah, it's mainly for, well, since my name is Xbox, I have that as a placeholder joke group.
Alright, so my next question for you is, when did you become admin?
Around the end of March, if I remember correctly.
Okay, cool. The next question. What are your hopes for players as an administrator?
Well, my intentions are for players to be happy, comfortable around me, and I'd say clear of rule breakers in any way possible.
Alright, so, the next question is, what are some cool things that you can tell us that are going to be happening in CIT?
Well, what I'd say would be the coolest thing for everyone is the return of achievements, which should be pretty soon.
Why don't you tell us a little about that?
Well, so far we've had the unfortunate resigning of JR10 from the staff team. Weep, weep. And I believe Ara and Gonzalo should be working on that. Hopefully it'll be done in about somewhere in the next week.
Wow, I look forward to having achievements added back because that seemed pretty cool for the short time it was in the server. Our last question for you, Xbox, is, do you like waffles?
Hell yes. Fun, wet, and just comfortable.
Well, that's great. Alright, Xbox, thanks for being a good sport, and thanks for coming on the CIT vlog. Okay, so, up next we have our super short of the week, and this one's going to be a little bit interesting. Not as interesting as asking random hot chicks from Los Angeles if they've ever heard of the community of integrity and transparency, but, well, take a look.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Miracle walks to me, speaking words of wisdom, CIT. And in my hour of darkness, He is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, CIT. CIT, 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 CIT. Whisper words of wisdom, CIT. And when the broken-hearted gamers playing in the world agree, there will be an answer, CIT. For though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, CIT. CIT, 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 CIT. There will be an answer, CIT, 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 CIT. Whisper words of wisdom, CIT, CIT, CIT. CIT, 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 CIT. Whisper words of wisdom, CIT. And when the trolls are rowdy, there is still a light that spectates me. spectate until tomorrow. CIT. I wake up to the sound of shooting. Mother Miracle walks to me, speaking words of wisdom. CIT. 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 There will be an answer. CIT. 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 Whisper words of wisdom. CIT. 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 There will be an answer. CIT. CIT.
I know I'm not a good singer, so nobody say anything, because that was embarrassing. Even more embarrassing. Actually, I think that was more embarrassing than going around asking chicks if they've heard of us. I'm not gonna lie. So up next we have our shout-outs. We have quite a few shout-outs this week, actually. And let me go ahead and get my little piece of paper that I wrote down the names on. This week we actually have 4 shout-outs. First one being Zergad. I think I said your name right. Zergad? He's earned himself a spot on the shoutouts list because he donated over $1 million to the CIT vlog. That money will be either used for some crazy events happening pretty soon, and might even be used to help me buy a little ammunition. The second shoutout goes to El Tangaz. He also donated over $1 million, so of course he deserves a shoutout. The third shout-out goes to CIT Xbox. Now, I know what most of you were thinking, oh my god, Xbox got himself a shout-out on 2 episodes, what the fuck? Well, don't worry. Xbox actually donated over $1 million as well, so that's why he's on the shout-outs list. Actually, he donated well over $1 million. He donated $2 million. And that earned him the top of the list on the donators chart, and he is now the golden donator. So, very special thanks to those 3 gentlemen for their donations. And of course, if you donate to the CIT vlog over $1 million, then you automatically earn yourself a shout-out. We will be keeping our eyes open for players doing special things or helping out people and just being a general great player. And when we find those great players, they will be added to the shout-outs list as usual. The 4th and final shout-out goes to our community owner, Aaron. Most of you are probably wondering, why Aaron? It's obvious he gets a shout-out. But don't worry. Aaron gets a shout-out because I understand that he thinks the CIT vlog is, well, kind of pointless. And I guess I understand that. But the reason I'm giving him a shout-out is because I want him to know, and Aaron, if you're listening, I want you to know that behind eHate the screen name, there's an actual person here. And although this might not be helping out the server as much as, you know, you have, for instance, I think it's helping the server by keeping our, maybe it's keeping our mood up a little bit, you know? And with the events we're going to be doing, it's going to be keeping everybody's morale up, you know. Some people are going to be winning 300K in events, and I think that's kind of exciting. So with that being said, I just wanted to let you know that I'm on your side, Aaron, and hopefully with your help and everybody else's help from CIT, we can make the CIT vlog and CIT even a better server. And lastly, also, by the way, Aaron, please don't ban me if I said your name wrong. I don't know if it's Aaron or Aran or Aran. I don't know. I asked Xbox, I asked Mikkel, I asked Levy, I asked everybody. Nobody can tell me. I'm sorry. Please don't ban me. Anyways, the last thing we're going to talk about is the screenshot of the week. This week we have a hilarious screenshot. It made me bust up laughing when I first saw it. And, well, take a look. So, you can see that must have been a very interesting bank rob. I'm glad I didn't participate in that one because I would have been pissed. But you guys participated and you guys submitted the screenshot, so thank you so much. And I hope this has been an interesting CIT vlog episode, and I hope it keeps you guys watching. Thank you so much, and have a great Halloween.